Oh Lord. What's up, guys? So to those of you that watch my LP, I know that I haven't uploaded any Ash Gray in like a week, but I'm working on like some super epic recap that's way over the top. It's not even that amazing, to be honest, but it's definitely taking me some time. So the point I'm trying to make is that in the time it's taking me to make this recap video that I'm still not done with, I definitely 100% totally could have replayed the game and gotten back to the point of where everything messed up and I could have been uploading Ash Gray. But I think this is more fun, and yeah. Call me what you want. I don't give a finger in the middle. Anyways, today we have a battle against Dark. His name is simply Dark. Met him on the Small Gun Wi-Fi Battle Finder. His name is Dark. He's dark. He's black. He's dark. Ugh. What? Now, I'm using a team my boy Walrus Man gave me. I don't even think he knows I'm using it, but he gave it to me, so I'm using it. My team is extremely standard, so if you have a problem with this, you can eat a dick with hot sauce on that shit in a hot dog bun. Holla at me, bitch. Anyways, he's using this pretty standard team as well, except he has a Rotom cut, which isn't very common. But nobody asked any of that, so I'm going to lead with my Rotom Wash. He's going to lead with his Heat Trend here. He's going to go for the Protect just to scout, see what move I'd go for. I go for the Hydro Pump, but unluckily for him, I am not Choice Scarfed or Choice Specs, so I'm going to be able to go for the Volt Switch, predicting him to switch out, and he does switch out to his Rotom Cut, which I thought he would do because Rotom Cut pretty much walls Rotom Wash. I do get a crit, doesn't really matter in the end. Actually, it might, I don't fucking know. Anyways, I go out to my Jafar, and just in case he's Scarfed, I'm not going to stay in. I'm going to double switch right to my Scizor, because if he was going to attack me, it's going to be either with the Leaf Storm or the HP Ice. So I decided to switch out to my Scizor just to see what he would do, but he also switches out. Now he switches into his Gengar here. Not smart at all. I know Gengar, you know, obviously resists the U-turn by ×4, but it's not a smart move to ever do anything like that, because I do have Tyranitar, which he saw definitely because we both have the team preview. And Gengar could not take hits from anything. Like, he resisted 4 times. I still did over a quarter of his HP. Anyways, I'm going to go for the Pursuit here. Now, I'm going to force him to attack me or switch, because I have Pursuit and Crunch, so he can't disable me. Just in case he wanted to go for the disable here, I went for the Stealth Rock. He goes with Focus Blast, he misses. It's unfortunate for him. And because he didn't go for the disable, I can go for Pursuit regardless. And so I'm not forced to use Crunch right now. So I'm going to go for the Pursuit just to take him out. He goes for the Focus Blast, and I have a Tapu Berry, so it's not even going to do half. And that is a dead Gengar. But and yeah, so I believe he sent out his Terrakion now. No, never mind, Heat Trend. Okay. See, on this Tyranitar I don't have Earthquake, so I'm gonna be forced to switch out because all I have is Dark and Fire attacks. So I'm gonna switch out to my Schaefer here, and I'm gonna go for the Hydro Pump again, obviously because I'm trying to kill the Heat Trend, as you know that's the point of the game. Knock out all your opponent's Pokemon, but I don't knock Pokemon out. I kill them. They never come back to life. So I go for the Hydro Pump here. Now, I'm expecting him to, you know, a lot of the times I use Protect just to show that I know what my opponent's going to do. So I was expecting him to stay in, but I also knew that if he decided to switch out, that the Hydro Pump would probably do a decent amount of damage to his Rotom at this point, especially since he's not on the high end of the HP meter. But I miss anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So I don't want to take a Leaf Storm, so I'm going to switch out to my Celebi, but he predicts that nicely and goes for the Volt Switch. And now he's going to go out to his Angry Bull. Now I don't want to let my Celebi die just yet, and you know, Terrakion's a big ass threat, so I'm going to go out to my Tyranitar just as Death Fodder, let him kill that instead, because I don't really need this thing anymore. It already killed his Gengar, which is pretty much the main thing I needed on this team for. Just kidding. Its main purpose is to set up Stealth Rocks and to kill Latios and Latias. But I killed a Gengar and I got it my Stealth Rock, so that's great. That's a day's work. So I'm going to go out to my chocolatey, yes, indubitably, yes. And he switches out to his Gyarados. I didn't really care because I know the Stealth Rocks, and even though I'm going to be -1 this close combat, in combination with the Stealth Rocks and the Sand, should still do a decent amount. But I get a critical hit. Crits are always appreciated. I didn't really care for the crit. Like, I didn't want it. I didn't need it. And I didn't want it because I didn't need it. But I got it. So, you want them? You got them. Wait, how's it go? You want them? I got them. Dripping like water. I don't know why I just said that. Anyways, I got a crit. Unfortunate for him. I didn't really care because I was just going to switch out to my Rotom anyways, so it didn't matter to me. So now I'm going to switch it to my Scizor as he brings in his Scizor. And I switched out to my Scizor because I thought he was going to go for the bullet punch or the U-turn. So I just went out to my Scizor because, I don't know, I knew that both of those moves would not do much damage to me. He switches out to his Heat-turn as I go for the U-turn, and I'm just going to go for the Earthquake now, knowing that he has nothing to take it. Just kidding! I'm going to go for the Earthquake first, knowing that he's going to go for the Protect, and then I'm going to go for the U-turn next turn, knowing that he's going to switch into his Rotom Cut. Now this is what I'm talking about. Normally I would go, like in this situation, I definitely would have stayed in again with the Heat-turn, because every single time he switched out after using Protect to see what I was going to do. The third time is always the charm. Especially in a situation like this. I would have stayed in and attacked. I'm not sure if he has the HP Ice or just the Fire Blast or the Lava Plume, whatever. But I would have stayed in because I knew, I would have known that I would have, I don't know, it's just hard for me. See, maybe he didn't know that my Landorus was Expert Belted. So I shouldn't jump to assumptions like that. But here I jumped to another assumption. Since his Heatran has Stealth Rocks, Protect, and Lava Plume, I was expecting it to be fully specially defensive. But it actually has Speed EVs, and therefore it outsped my Scizor and killed me with a Lava Plume. So that's unfortunate. So now I'm going to bring in my Jafar and just go for the Earthquake to take him out because I know he has nothing to switch into because his last Pokemon are Scizor and Terrakion. So now he's going to go for the Bullet Punch. I'm going to go for the Earthquake. It's almost going to kill, but just not quite. But luckily for me, he can't switch out unless he wants to die. So he's going to take me out with a Bullet Punch, and now that I know he's locked into his, he's locked into Bullet Punch, I can send out my Rotom Wash, go for the U-turn. Sorry. I can send out my Rotom Wash, go for the Volt Switch, and then go out to my Choice Scarf Terrakion, and his Terrakion, as we saw earlier, is Life Orbed. So I'm going to outspeed and kill him off with a close combat, and that is a motherfucking wrap. Snack. Wrap. Taliban. Turban. Wrap. Cheer! So anyways, that was a good game, Dark. I believe I won 3-0. So yeah, cheer. So anyways, guys, like I was saying, we got some fun stuff coming to this channel, and yeah, don't have a seizure, but we have some fun stuff coming to this channel. On Tuesday, you guys are gonna get a little treat, you know what I'm saying? And I guess I'll finish that recap as soon as possible and post it as soon as possible. It's taking me a while though, because I have to. You guys will see. But now that we're still here, yeah, Jerry Millen gave the Lakers 38 points. How does that make you feel? Discuss.